Hey guys, it's Radoslav here. Today we're going to be talking about my top 8 ways to improve your recovery after a workout. You're not going to need equipment or a whole lot of time to do these recovery methods. It's very simplistic and minimalistic. So let's get started. My first tip revolves around actually taking recovery seriously. A lot of people just go to the gym, they work out, they eat, but they don't really think about how do I recover faster so that I could work out more. By using this technique, you're starting to research other ideas and methods and then start to implement those research methods. Because the faster you recover, the faster you can get back in the gym and do a quality workout, the faster you can get the results that you're looking for. My second tip to increasing your recovery is to start pumping. Now, what do I mean by pumping? Your body has 3 main pumps: your heart, your diaphragm, and your muscles. If you just sit around, you're only relying on your heart to circulate blood through your whole body. This is very inefficient. By pumping our muscles, the muscles that are sore and tired and that you want to recover quicker, you increase the blood flow, you increase nutrient delivery, and at the same time remove lymph or waste from that muscle. So I'm going to share with you 3 techniques to induce a muscle pump while you're outside the gym that'll help you recover that muscle quicker. Method number 1 involves a direct pump where you're targeting the tired muscle. So let's say I did chest and arms and shoulders in the gym, and I wake up the next morning and I'm really sore and tired. One way to easily pump those muscles is to do a low intensity exercise, such as a wall push-up or a knee push-up. Get 10 or 20 reps in. So just gentle, low intensity working of the muscle so that we can pump out old blood, get new blood circulating. The more blood we get in, the faster the muscle will recover compared to not pumping the muscle. So if it just sits, it's just relying on the heart to move blood through it. But when we pump and squeeze it, we're actually activating all the arteries and the veins inside that muscle, squeezing, causing more blood to flush in, which really aids in recovery. Now, method number 2 is particularly useful for legs because after a really heavy squat day, going up the stairs, getting out of your car, getting out of a chair really sucks. And the last thing you want to do is another squat movement. So if you think about it, a bodyweight squat is a really easy direct pumping method because we're doing the exact same movement that caused the muscle to become tired and damaged. But sometimes we don't want to directly target the muscle because it hurts too much. So what we can do is target a muscle that's further away from the torso, in this case, the calves. So by doing something like calf raises, we're pumping the calf muscle, but all that blood and lymph and nutrients and waste has to move through the quads and hamstrings in order to get to the calf. So we're indirectly targeting quads when we hit calves. Another example of this would be your biceps. If your biceps are really sore, you just pump your forearm. You take a little weight, curl it, and now we're moving blood through the biceps. But generally, you'll always be able to do some sort of light bicep curl or chest movement. But if your legs are really sore, it's really hard to do a specific targeted movement for the legs. So that's method number 2. Method number 3, real quickly, is just walking. Walking will give you a full body pump. It's easy on the legs. If your legs aren't too tired, a little bit of a jog and run will help use those arms even more and give you more of a full body pump. 15 to 20 minutes the day after you work out will really help speed up recovery. Method number 3 is earthing or grounding. This is my favorite method to use after a race or a real breakdown workout session, and it basically involves touching the ground and letting electrons flow through you. Now, the basis of this is that when you exercise or stress out your body in any way, you oxidize your cells. And what that means is that the atoms inside your cells start to lose electrons in their outer layer. This essentially causes your cells to become destabilized. We're not getting too sciencey here, but you work out, you damage your cells. Oxidative damage makes your cells less stable. This is why this is known as free radicals, and it's why people search out antioxidant foods, because it's anti-oxidization, to help give electrons back to your cells and stabilize them. Now, you can get antioxidants through food or by touching the earth. By touching the earth, you allow free-flowing electrons, essentially antioxidants, to go into your body and restabilize your cells. So just touching some earth, walking barefoot on the grass will help that process and will help restructure and recover all your cells from that workout. The easiest way to start implementing this is to take 15 or 20-minute walks barefoot on your lawn or out in the park. Be careful though, you don't want to step on some needles or something, so you can just stand there if you want and read a book or eat. And that's method number 3. Now my 4th method of faster recovery is to sleep. 7-8 hours of sleep is really good for recovery, but what I want to talk about today is precision sleep. I want you getting in bed by 10 p.m. because at 10 p.m. our bodies start a growth hormone cycle that will peak at 2 a.m. in the morning. So that means you have 4 hours of optimal growth hormone to basically stimulate tissue repair. And then after 2 a.m., 2 to 6 a.m. more specifically, your body will prioritize mental recovery. So let's say you go to bed at 12 a.m. midnight, you're only leaving 2 hours of body recovery, where you're losing 50% of your gains in terms of sleep for body recovery in those 2 hours that you're not going to bed early. So prioritize getting to bed early in order to prioritize the early block of 10 to 2, where your body is prioritizing growth hormones and basically cellular repair. Number 5 involves self-massage or foam rolling. Now, self-massage can be done anywhere and is a preferred method if you can't do active recovery. It does a very similar thing. It stimulates the muscles and the tissues around that area, but it kind of focuses more on the fascia, on the outer layer. Use self-massage when you can't use active recovery, like when you're in a car, you're traveling, you're sitting at the desk, you're too tired, you don't want to do any other pumping exercises. All you have to do is simply massage yourself. A little bit of pumping action, gently. Much like the foam roller, you want to be gentle when your muscles are sore. I've tried this on myself. Personally, I used to go really hard on the foam roller, like pain, pain, pain. And yeah, it would help me with recovery. But then I started doing a much more gentler approach where I just move the tissues around the muscle, and I still got the same benefits without all the extra pain. So a gentle foam roll session or self-massage session will also aid in recovery. Number 6, I like to call Mike's secret stuff. If you've ever seen Space Jam, you remember the Looney Tunes scene where Bugs Bunny writes Mike's secret stuff on a bottle of water. Everyone takes it and they all get super steroided and juiced and pumped up. The secret to good recovery is good hydration, because 10 billion biochemical reactions occur in your body every second that require water. If you're dehydrated, you're slowing down all of these processes that are going to help keep you healthy and, more importantly, help you recover faster. Now, one thing to bear in mind when adding more water is that you don't want to be adding tap water. I'm going to give you 3 quick reasons why you don't want to drink tap water. And reason number 1 is that municipalities will usually clean their water with chlorine, which kills all the bacteria. Yes, good thing, you don't want to get sick from bacteria. But then when you get some of that chlorine in your water and you drink it, you're killing the bacteria in your gut, much in the way that an antibiotic would. And this is not conducive to anything healthy, killing the bacteria in your gut. Number 2 is that municipalities usually don't filter out medications. So things such as birth control, someone takes it, they go to the bathroom, gets in the sewage and then the water system, and then you're drinking other people's medications and you don't really know what you're getting from that water source. And number 3 is that tap water is a lower pH, it's more acidic compared to what your body needs. So when you drink acidic or tap water, basically your body has to neutralize it by taking out minerals from your bones. So you're weakening your bones and depleting yourself of minerals when you have to balance out the higher acidity of tap water. Now, it's recommended to drink 0.033 liters per kilogram of body weight. So I'm 65 kilos, times that, I get about 2.1 liters or about 8 glasses of water a day. 65 kilos is about 145 pounds. So you can either do the calculations or go roughly off of that. Now, number 7 is a bit of a don't do. You're going to want to avoid overstretching. Overstretching will cause too much tension and damage to the muscle, and you're going to be more sore the next day. I've personally experienced this a lot, where I used to stretch a whole lot after a workout session and then really feel it afterwards. You only need a light stretch just to loosen up those muscles from the tightening that you've given them during the workout. You don't need to overdo the stretching. That will cause more pain and more soreness, trust me. Very simple tip, don't overstretch. Tip number 8 is mind control, essentially the power of your own mind and your own ability to suggest things to your body. Very powerful, don't forget it. So what you're gonna do here is you can start with just 1-minute sessions spread out throughout the day whenever you feel like it. But basically you take a minute and you repeat to yourself something along the lines of, I recover quickly, I feel strong and powerful, I feel rested, my muscles are amazing. And you just keep repeating and get that feeling of being powerful in the gym, moving, working out, and feeling strong. It's more important to visualize and get the feeling of it rather than just the words. The words, I have a strong body, I'm rested, that should start creating emotions and energies in your body, and that will really help recovery. I'm throwing in a bonus tip, number 9. Really simple. All you have to do is combine a few of these methods, save yourself some time, increase efficiency. Now, the methods I'm mainly talking about are pumping, earthing, and mind control. Those 3 can be done at the same time. All you have to do is go take a walk barefoot in your lawn or at a park, wherever you don't mind being seen. Walking barefoot, sometimes it's embarrassing. So you just walk around barefoot, you're getting the earthing, the pumping, and then as you're walking around, just if you can remember to think, I'm really strong, my body recovers quickly. You're obviously going to have other thoughts that come into mind, but whenever you can remember, just start thinking, yeah, I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling great, amazing, my body's awesome, yeah! You supercharge yourself. That's how you can combine some of the techniques. Thanks for staying around all this time and getting everything out of this video. But remember, tip number 1 is if you don't start actually applying it and taking recovery seriously, there's no point in watching any more videos or learning any more. My goal is for you to really just take 1 or 2 of these tips that I've given you and start using them. If you stuck around this long, you clearly like the content, so why don't you subscribe to my channel, leave me a like, give me a comment, and if you have any requests for videos, any questions or concerns around health and fitness, please shoot me a message, and I'll see you next time.